everyone, today we are in Malmo and we're going to meet a few people and ask them about the food waste. So let's go and see. Have you ever thought about the food you're wasting every day?
Actually, yes. I've been throwing a lot before, but now I manage not to do that anymore.
I honestly had never thought about food waste before because in our culture, food is a very important thing, and we used to throw a lot of food.
I don't think about it a lot, but it crossed my mind, so no, I don't.
I'm trying my best to reduce my wasting for food, but unfortunately it's not very possible because no matter what we try, there's something might expire before using it.
But since what happened in Syria, and I'm very much careful about how much I should buy, how much I should consume, and definitely I do everything I can to avoid throwing food unnecessarily. So I try to do that by calculating or at least making some assumptions how much I'm consuming every week or every month.
What can you do to reduce food waste?
Well, you can start with smart shopping. I mean, when you go to shop or to buy some groceries, don't buy huge amounts, especially if you're living alone or with other person. Like if a recipe calls for 2 carrots, don't buy a bag, just buy 2 carrots. That way you will reduce the consumption of food and you will automatically stop throwing excess food.
Personally, I try not to make shopping while I'm hungry because I buy more than what I need. And I buy the packages in the amount I need, because in some materials expired before I finish it.
I don't really know, but you must think about when you order food, when you cook, you must think about that I'm gonna eat what I need, I'm not gonna eat more. So that's what I think.
At the individual level, it's very important to know and realize how much food we consume and how much food we should buy, and we start by the individual level, and it's not very difficult to know actually how much every individual or every family would consume from food, and to plan accordingly. At the community level, there are so many ways to avoid waste food, either by distributing the food to charity organizations where there are some people who are in need for food, or maybe to do backup stores where people like students or low-income people would go there and be able to buy at lower prices, and maybe at the at the country level, maybe to try to find some ways to send food to countries that are suffering from starvation and famine and all these problems. And I don't think that is difficult. It only needs good planning, good intentions, and willing to actually not throw the food, because it's very important.
If I'm gonna cook something, I cook the amount that I'm gonna eat, or the portions for the amount of the people who's gonna eat.
So I'm very much careful about food waste. Thank you.
Great, you do.